I'm Wrecker Rick.
Rick Murphy, aka Wrecker. Rick is a prominent figure widely known for pulling trucks out of difficult situations across the Arizona desert, even if his life is at stake. He carries a perfect image of being a daredevil with a carefree soul full of humor. But as the saying goes, every coin has two sides. On the flip side is a person dealing with depression and ADHD for decades, a part of him he has kept under wraps. But does it give a single clue about what really happened to Rick? You must be wondering if his business collapsed or he met with an accident. What really happened to Rick is an enduring reality that goes unseen even by 1 million subscribers. And once you understand the scenario, I'm certain you'll never be watching his video the same way you did. Let's begin with something you may have missed. During one of his videos, he made a confession that caught his viewers off guard. He said, "I've battled ADHD my entire life. I've also battled depression my entire life. I probably seem like a real happy-go-lucky type of guy, but that's not always the case, folks. It's been a struggle. It's been a long road. Can you believe it? The man we've watched performing life-threatening recoveries, the one we thought is capable of surpassing any danger, has been struggling with depression and ADHD. The worst part? According to the research, 30% of people with ADHD go through depressive episodes, facing impulsivity and managing uncontrollable emotions every single day. Even thinking about it feels unsettling, isn't it? Now think about Rick. He operates heavy machinery daily, makes snap decisions, manages 30 to 40 employees across 3 locations, makes videos and runs a 24/7 towing company. All this pressure on a brain that's unwilling to cooperate? The contrast is jarring, but this is just the beginning. There's more coming. Besides mental health struggles, Rick also inherited his family business that never really closes. Rick grew up watching his father work heavy towing and his uncle running a light-duty towing operation. He learned these skills and carried forward the legacy. Meanwhile, he decided to build his own empire, unaware of the cost. In 2014, Rick and his wife Nikki founded Murphy's Diesel. With a few basic tools and 2 trucks, they walked on a path most people were hesitant to. They handled perilous recoveries where one wrong move could ruin everything. Although Rick appears to take all the shine, it's his wife Nikki's support that has brought him success. Very few people know that she's the co-founder of Murphy Diesel, who runs the entire operation while Rick is filming. He himself said it best. Don't take this as Mrs. Wrecker. Rick is just a little Susie homemaker with Wrecker Rick's dinner on the table every night. She runs a 24-hour towing company, folks. She runs 3 diesel repair shops. From humble beginnings with just 2 trucks, the company now possesses 12 heavy-duty wreckers named Hellboy, War Machine, Big Booty Judy, Indiana Jones, Black Betty, and Crow, operating across northern Arizona. Together, they've propelled the business to incredible heights. 30 to 40 employees rely on Rick and Nikki for their livelihoods. They are bound to offer help in this 24/7 job, whether it's 2 a.m., 4 a.m., family dinner, or holidays. But growing business creates pressure. More employees means bigger payroll obligations. Expanding locations means higher overhead costs. More equipment means higher financial risk. And running a company where life is at risk means liability exposure. The empire was propelling, but it was also becoming a prison. Life took a turning point when Murphy Diesel launched their YouTube channel on February 7th, 2022. It was real recovery operations and Rick's technical skills along with humorous commentary which grabbed viewers' attention. Within months, the channel skyrocketed. By November 2025, Murphy's Diesel hit over 451,000 subscribers. 436 videos gained over 60 million views. The revenue? YouTube ads alone brought in more than $40,000 each month. Rick got several nicknames: Wrecker Rick, Narrator Rick, Landscaper Rick, and Zip Tie Rick, with each name representing different sides of him. However, success is often followed by pressure. Rick had no idea about the YouTube algorithm. It demands consistency and quality for a channel to sustain itself. Here's where Rick's situation became tricky because his content required filming recoveries that grew increasingly challenging each day. Performing recoveries come with high liability risks. It was risky to film recoveries then because his empire would fall apart if a single accident got filmed. Rick faced everything while battling with depression and ADHD. But wait, that's not all. There's more to come. Rick and Nick have 5 daughters and 1 son. Heavy T, their 19-year-old son, worked in concrete construction in Texas. He inherited the family business thereafter. Then there's 16-year-old Taylor appearing in TikTok videos of her family and Smoke, the youngest, often seen in the shop while others work. What's unsettling is that Rick's children have no personal lives of their own. Heavy T drives wreckers on dangerous recoveries. The children are seen in videos. It's evident that they go through the same pressure of the 24-hour family business. They know that their family's income and livelihood depends on this. Rick has been so transparent about his private life that it's no longer private, and now that his viewers expect the constant level of openness, he can't even step back. Whether it's his mental health struggles, his wife's role in his life, the age of his children, or the family dynamics, people know everything. And here's the kicker. Rick can't put a hold on this because if he does so, his YouTube revenue disappears. Moreover, his business will collapse. So stopping is never an option. Although the work seems tiresome, the pay is rewarding. The viewers might not know how much Murphy Diesel's net worth is. So let's break it down. The estimated combined net worth of the YouTube channel and the recovery operations is approximately $460,000 to $470,000. Monthly YouTube ad revenue is around $40,600. That's $487,000 annually alone from ads excluding sponsorships, merchandise, or towing operations. It sounds amazing until you break down the cost of paying 30 to 40 employees, equipment maintenance for 12 heavy-duty wreckers, and the insurance for heavy recovery operations. Moreover, there's rent and operational expenses for 3 locations. The internet infrastructure for content creation and streaming also requires substantial expenses. And here's what often goes unnoticed. Murphy Diesel specifically targets high-risk and high-reward operations. He does a job that most people tend to avoid. Doing this job is like speeding on icy roads. One mistake and boom, everything goes up in smoke. Since everything gets filmed, there's a high chance of lawsuit if met with an accident. Despite the risk, he creates content for his viewers because views generate revenues which ultimately fund operations. It's a tangled web of interconnections, which is hard to break free from. Is this it or there's more? Let's find out. You must be waiting for us to reveal the moment Rick hits the rock bottom, but that moment hasn't come. As of November 2025, Rick is still operating Murphy Diesel. He continues to create content and upload on YouTube, manages 3 locations, and employs many people. On November 15th, 2025, he uploaded a video entitled, "Off-Road Rescue Gone Wrong. Now I'm Stranded on a Mountain." It shows he's still pushing his limits by taking risks and filming perilous operations. So far, there's no dramatic downfall at all. Rick continues to do his work, filming videos, conducting recovery operations, handling YouTube channel while dealing with ADHD and depression. And this is the cruelest part of all. He's been trapped in a system he himself built and can't help but keep going. Let alone stopping, even slowing down isn't an option. Rick hasn't hit the breaking point because he can't afford to break. He's supposed to stand firm and be consistent since his employees and family need him. The algorithm also requires consistency to let the channel run smoothly. So Rick has to fight silent battles with ADHD and depression to keep things running. There's a saying that the show must go on. This fits perfectly with Rick's situation. No matter what the situation is, he must perform well. Success tastes sweet, but what if it someday turns bitter? Something similar is going on with Rick. Everything that once helped him succeed now drags him down. His authenticity compelled him to reveal about his mental health issues, eliminating boundaries between work and personal lives. Moreover, there's algorithm pressure from YouTube. Now imagine what his daily routine looks like. Waking up and managing ADHD and depression, responding to emergency dispatch calls any hour, performing life-threatening recoveries, filming them, dealing with employees and handling equipment breakdowns or machine malfunctions, uploading video, reading comments, sleeping on it, and getting ready for the next day. Sounds exhausting, doesn't it? Such is the routine of Rick working like a machine from dawn to dusk. Although he is successful now, this success has become a huge problem in his life. So, if success has become a problem for him, how is he coping? As of November 28th, 2025, he still continues to do his job. And here's what brings hope. He's been honest about his disorder and not hiding it like other influencers would do. He stayed authentic, which is why he gained huge subscribers. Rick has also built systems that help distribute the load. Nikki manages operations while Rick handles recoveries. His son Heavy T is being prepared for succession. His crew is loyal and skilled, and the dual revenue streams, towing operations, and plus income from YouTube provide financial cushioning. But the question of sustainability still lingers. Can he maintain this balance over the long term, or he's going to collapse soon? The answer is uneasy. Rick will keep pushing until he can't take it anymore. What really happened to Rick from Murphy Diesel is that he achieved the American dream and discovered that the dream demands everything. He gained wealth and success at the cost of privacy and peace. However, his story isn't over. So this is what happened to Rick from Murphy Diesel, facing several challenges to earn livelihood while struggling with inner battles. And the empire he believed was fueling his success actually provides him financial security, but also trapping him in a web of difficulties. So, what's your take on this? Is Rick's story inspiring or tragic? Let us know your perspective in the comment section below, and if you find this video fascinating, hit the like and subscribe button to get updates on more such untold stories.